Tailgate rolling on here on 93.7 at KKRL. Jeff Blankman and Troy Hass with you tonight from beautiful West Side, Iowa. Non-district matchup tonight between the Arweva Rockets and the Wildcats of Glidden Ralston. Glidden Ralston 0-1 under head coach Dave Prescott, again falling last week 58-0 to very good Woodbine Club. While Arweva under head coach Austin Stolk went on the road and shut out Exira Okren-Kimballton, winning that one by a score of 34-0. Troy Hass, my broadcast partner tonight. Troy, this is a rivalry matchup. Glidden leads at 8-7. You probably heard me talking with Coach Stolk about that. The Rockets, though, have won 3 straight and 4 of the last 5 in this matchup. We're poised for a good one. Appreciate you coming and joining us here tonight.
Thank you, Jeff, for having me. Yeah, it's a rivalry game, and it's been favored towards Arweva the last couple of years. I heard you say earlier or in the interview that Arweva took a fairly big lead, then Glidden came back, and they just couldn't pull it out. So Arweva is on a roll.
Yeah, the Rockets last year jumped out in that one. Wildcats coach Dave Prescott said can't let that happen. Again, this year doesn't know if they've got the offensive firepower this year to be able to rally back. Arweva right now looking like a team that's going to contend for the playoffs, and Dave Prescott with his first year as the head coach, long time on the staff, 25 years with Glidden Ralston, trying to get a young team, especially up front. I think they're going to have a good year before this is over, but off to a slow start here a little bit on the season right now. A beautiful night for football, about 70 degrees. We've got sunny skies. I talked to both coaches before the game down on the field, and both of them really excited to play in this kind of weather. Troy, this is about perfect football weather here.
Yeah, it definitely is. This is what you want to play in.
Mackey Motors at Tailgate again, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, and check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. We are coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. I think Arweva won the flip of the coin here, but Glidden Ralston going to take the football first. Let's run you through that starting lineup for the Wildcats here tonight. Up front, it'll be Colin Sturm, the senior, Daniel Toft, the senior, and Ryan Oberug, also a junior. They're at wide receivers and tight ends are Waylon Hine, a senior, and Lucas Christian, a senior. Quarterback Colby Wallace is a senior. The running backs tonight, Perry Armstrong getting to start the senior at fullback, and Alex Daniel, the junior, at the tailback position. For Arweva defensively, you got Tyson Von Glon as a down lineman, a junior. Jack Moosefeld, a freshman, as the nose guard, and Weston Toft, a junior as well up front. The cornerbacks or defensive backs tonight, Jonathan Rieselman, a junior, and Wyatt Regaller, a junior. And the linebackers, Aiden Blackman, a senior, Devin Ehlers, a junior, and Wade Regaller, a senior tonight as well. Blaine Smith not playing tonight. Had that conversation with Coach here a little bit ago. He is sitting out this week, should be back next week. Damon Thompson also gone. So the Rockets, 15 guys on the roster, 2 of them gone tonight. So they're going to play this football game with 13 kids here this evening. We'll have our Mackey Motors player of the game coming up for you, or our Motor Inn player of the game, I should say, coming up for you in the post-game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. A kickoff going to be at roll. It's going to roll away from Rohrbeck. That's going to roll out of bounds before it gets into the end zone, so that'll be a penalty on the Rockets to open things up. Tried to kick that one down the middle of the field, did Wyatt Regaller, and it took a nice bounce, but it bounced away from Landon Rohrbeck. So Wildcats will have the option of making them re-kick, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. Otherwise, they could take it at the 15-yard line. They're talking right now with Coach Prescott over on the sidelines. Clock does not start until somebody touches the football, and Troy, it looks like they're going to make the Rockets re-kick this one.
Yes, they are. It was just unfortunate that it went out of bounds. It looked like it was going to go down the middle, but it just spun out.
Wildcats will go left to right, Rockets right to left in this first quarter of play. Regaller again set to kick it off. Back deep, Lucas Christian and also Landon Rohrbeck. They've got the football regathered. Great crowd on hand, this rivalry matchup. Both towns come out and support their kids really well. Senior night for Arweva tonight. 3 seniors on the football team. Regaller again getting the ball set on the tee. Don't forget we've got our New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up for you tonight following the ball game, 10 to midnight on Kick 106.7 and also on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM. High end over end kick. It's going to be Christian letting it take a hop. It's going to roll and he'll pick it up at around about 6-yard line. He's going to get it out past the 10, out near the 13-yard line, and that is where Glidden Ralston will have their opening possession of the ball game. First down and 10, 11:55 to go here, and good coverage downfield that time, Troy, by the Rockets.
Yes, it was, and it helped that the receiver let the ball roll a little bit so they can get a little bit closer.
Wildcats will start it again at their own about 13-yard line. They'll have it first down and 10. They'll come out with Colby Wallace in the shotgun. He's got Alex Daniel in the slot on the right side. Waylon Hine, the tight end, split to the left. Rohrbeck in the slot on the left side as well. Rockets with 3 down linemen, 2 other guys on the edge, 5 guys up front. They'll run Wallace on the left side. That closes up quickly. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down. Making the tackle on the play was Devin Ehlers. Tackle going to be made back at around the 10-yard line. A loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up second down and 13.
Very nice defensive pursuit by the defense there.
Yeah, I think slow developing plays, Troy, look like probably going to be tough for Glidden Ralston or Weaver here early on, at least flowing to the football well. Waylon Hine will split out to the right. Shotgun formation again, double wing look for Glidden Ralston. Wallace will send a man in motion. That is Rohrbeck. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man out here. The pass is complete. And pulling that one in was Alex Daniel. Daniel going to be knocked out of bounds at the 20. A pickup of 10 on the play. Nice looking pass that time, but it is going to bring up third down and about 3. But, Troy, that is a manageable play.
Yeah, it was. It was a very nice out pattern by the receiver, and execution was good.
Wildcats will break the huddle. Big early third down, 3rd and 3 from their own 20. Ball spotted over here on the right hash mark. Wallace again out of the shotgun. Sends Daniel in motion. They're going to toss it to him on the left side. He's got a seam. He'll pick up the first down and more as he dives out to around the 31-yard line. A pickup of 11 on the play, and it will move the chains. And right now, offensively, after that first play, Glidden Ralston starting to execute pretty well.
Yeah, I think the turf monster might have jumped up and grabbed his foot because he would have had some more yards.
Yeah, nice job blocking up front that time by the Wildcats. They'll have the ball again at their own 31. Scoreless ball game, 10:55 to go first quarter. Wallace again out of the shotgun. Hine splits out to the right. They'll send Rohrbeck this time in motion. They're going to fake the toss to him. They're going to run Wallace up the middle. He tips the seam. He's got some running room. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20. Going to be wrapped up and brought down, but not before he gets it down around the 10-yard line. They may mark him just inside that. Let's give him the 9-yard line. And a very good offensive play that time. Started a little bit left, Troy, and then cut that one back up and in.
Yeah, that was a very nice play. Beautiful hesitation by Wallace there. Then he went off to his left and ran down the left sideline.
So a big run that time by Wallace will bring up a first down. They're going to mark it down at the 10-yard line. 39-yard gain that time for Wallace. 2 carries. They're going to mark it down at the 6 instead, so that'll make it a 40-yard gain on the play. They're going to keep it with Wallace, and he's going to get down to the 2. Just off the left tackle. It'll bring up now second down and goal to go.
Just a simple quarterback sneak right up the middle.
And you see that anymore, Troy, in this 8-man game, that you put maybe your best athlete at that quarterback position and just kind of let them, snap it to them and let them do something with the football. Daniel will check out. Wildcats with a nice drive to open up the game. They'll hustle up to the line of scrimmage. And now we do get a timeout on the field. And we still have the kicking team out on the field from the opening kick.
Yeah, good. Nobody tripped over.
Yeah, nobody noticed it until now. But the sides judge over here on the Glidden Ralston sideline ended up noticing that, so they'll pick that up, and we'll get ready to go here. They'll restart the clock, 9:55 remaining. Wallace again going to keep it straight up the middle. He's going to power his way, and they're going to mark him down just short. He'll be tackled at the 1. A pick up a 1 on the play. It is going to bring up third down and goal to go. And try to imagine they're in 2-down territory here.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you got to go for it.
Daniel will check back into the ball game. He'll check in for Lucas Christian, and those two running in the plays right now. Clock ticking here. Plenty of time on the play clock. 20 seconds remaining as they break the huddle. Hine will line up at the tight end on the right side. Shotgun formation again for Wallace. Takes the snap. He again tries to power off the right side. He's going to dive in for the touchdown.
Beautiful play.
1-yard touchdown run from Colby Wallace and an outstanding opening drive for Glidden Ralston. They started that one at their own 13-yard line. The big 40-yard run from Colby Wallace set things up, and Wallace scores from 1 yard out.
I remember Coach Prescott saying they need to get off to a fast start because last year they didn't.
They have done that here tonight. We'll see if they go for 2. They did that quite a bit a season ago, and Wallace is going to go for 2. They'll come out in the shotgun again. They'll send it Daniel in motion. They fake the toss to him. They want to throw. They were looking for Sturm. Wyatt Regaller with the coverage. It'll fall incomplete. And the lead is 6-0 in favor of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. We'll step away, take a break. Back with more Rocket Wildcat football coming up at 93.7 KKRL. And our score updates again brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water Systems.
UTVs have been around for over 20 years, but they're still evolving, and with them now being legal on Iowa roads, usage has evolved as well. Whether you're commuting to work, gravel traveling with friends, or hitting the most beautiful riding spots in the country, Olson's Outdoor Power has the right Polaris, Can-Am, or Kawasaki for you. On top of that, we have the turn signals, mirrors, and tires to make your UTV more comfortable and safer. Stop by today at Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop, with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams, together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
Really good field position for the Arweeva Rockets as Wade Regaller takes that kickoff out to the 35. Rockets are trailing it right now by a score of 6-0 at 9:09 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Let's take a look at the starters for Arweeva up front. Weston Topp, Tyson Von Glon, and Grant Wilkin. You got Devin Ehlers and Aiden Blackman as the tight ends. The quarterback tonight is Jonathan Rieselman. The running backs, Wade Regaller and Wyatt Regaller. Will give you the Glidden Ralston defense after this first play. Rieselman out of the shotguns. Got Wyatt lined up to his left. Wade right in front of him. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off on a delay counter over to Wyatt Regaller, looking to get that edge off the right side. Loses the football, and Wyatt able to fall on it right at the 35-yard line. So no gain on the play. And a near turnover that time. It's going to bring up second down. We'll call it 10 to go. Looking at that defense here real quick. 2 down linemen, Colin Sturm and Jacob Mishek. The linebackers tonight, Waylon Hine, Alex Daniel, and Trainer Kos. And the defensive backs are Lucas Christian, Colby Wallace, and Landon Rohrback.
Yeah, Colby Wallace had some pretty good penetration on defense there and forced it out wider.
Shotgun formation again for Rieselman this time. Regaller's line up to his right. They're in a stack formation from there. They'll fake the handoff, wants to throw, nearly jumping the route, and actually jumping it was Rohrback. Troy, he read that one well, almost picked it up, but it goes through his fingertips. The pass intended that time for Devin Ehlers.
Yeah, he sure did. I don't know if sun was in his eyes, but it was a little high, but he almost had it.
That's going to bring up third down now, and 10 to go, 8:17 left here in this first quarter of play. Glidden Ralston again on top right now by a score of 6-0. Rockets again got off to that quick start last week, but struggling a little bit here on the first couple of plays here of this first possession. Rieselman again out of the shotguns, got trips out here to the left, wants to throw. Pressure comes, he's going to tuck it up. He's got some running room. He's got the first down and more. He's inside the 30, down to the 25, going to get inside the 20 before being knocked out of bounds at about the 18-yard line, and a big run's going to move the chains up for the Rockets.
Yeah, that was a nice quarterback draw there. He had everybody fooled, and middle of the field just opened up for him.
27-yard run that time by Jonathan Rieselman will move the chains. Fourth play of the drive coming up. And, Troy, that's what makes athletes so dangerous at that quarterback position. That seat kind of opened up for him, and he used that speed to be able to make off a big run. Wyatt Regaller will line up as the tailback. I formation behind Rieselman, who's going to go under center. 2 tight end set. Wildcats with 2 down linemen, another guy right at the line. 6 guys in the box. They'll hand it off to Wyatt Regaller. Fights his way forward down to about the 15-yard line. A pickup of about 3 on the play. Let's give him 4 down to the 14-yard line, and it'll bring up second down and 6 to go.
Yeah, it's just simple play right up the middle.
Both offenses right now, Troy, look like they're winning that line of scrimmage right now up front. So it'll be interesting to see how the defenses adapt. Second down and 6. Rieselman again out of the shotgun, trips out here to the left. Both Regalers. They'll send Wade in motion. They're going to hand it off to him, and Colby Wallace blows up the play, gets a hold of him in the backfield. Tackle going to be made back at around the 20-yard line. So a loss of about 6 on the play, and it's going to bring up third down now and about 12 yards to go. That's a big defensive stop that time for Glidden Ralston.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play by Wallace. He almost got the handoff himself.
Yeah, he was in the backfield, read that from that linebacker spot, and just crashed that gap. They did not defend him and block him well on that, so that'll be something I'm sure the coaching staff up top are going to relay down to the guys on the field. 2 wide receivers out to the right. We've got a flag. We may get some movement up front. That one may go on Glidden Ralston, but they are going to say that it is Arweva moving, so that'll be technically their second penalty here tonight. They had one on the opening kickoff. This will cost them 5 yards. It's going to bring up third down at about 17. Ball will be spotted back at around the 24-yard line. 6:49 to go. Clock running here in this first quarter. 6-0. Glidden Ralston with the lead. Again, our score updates brought to you by Gendry's Company and Eco Water Systems. Rieselman out of the shotguns. Got twin receivers on both sides. Long snap count. He'll take it. 3-man rush for Glidden. They hold the pocket pretty well. Sturm now chases him out of the pocket. He's going to roll out, looks to tuck it. He's only going to pick up a couple as he'll be knocked out of bounds at around the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2 on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down now. And I'm sure the Rockets in this position will go for it.
Yeah, that was pretty nice pursuit by Sturm there. He was able to flush him out and catch him from behind.
Sean Healy on a 1-yard touchdown run puts Kemper up 7-0 midway through the first quarter of run. Kick 106.7. They got Nick Brinks and Doug Waniger on the call there. They're down in Underwood tonight. 4th and 11 for Arweva. They'll break the huddle. Wyatt Regaler going to line up behind behind Rieselman. Got Wade in the slot over here on the left side. Glidden Ralston looks like they're going to come with some pressure. They only bring 3, but they get the pressure to him. He tries to slip the initial rush, but he is going to be brought down. And good defense up front that time. Mishak comes in and gets the sack all the way back at around the 28-yard line. So a loss of around 8 on the play. And the Rockets end up after that big run from Rieselman going backwards. They'll turn it over on downs. And Glidden Ralston will get their second possession with 6:09 to go in the first quarter. And pretty good spot on the field. They'll be out at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah. With that stop there by Glidden, they got to be happy because they go down and score on the first drive and get a stop on the Arweva's first drive.
Yeah, this is exactly the start they need. Let's give them the 28-yard line is where they're going to spot that. That's about the 29. We'll keep it at the 29. My eye's not as good as they used to be, getting a little older. Wallace out of the shotgun, puts a man in motion. That's Lucas Christian. He wants to throw. He's got a man open, and it is going to be caught by Alex Daniel. He'll get into Rocket territory as he's going to get down at around the 36-yard line. So a pickup of 15 on the play. That'll move the chains. Daniel with his second catch here tonight. And a nice-looking throw that time by Colby Wallace.
It sure was. A very nice throw and a nice route by Daniel.
Troy, what did they do there? Just kind of got him in the middle of that zone?
Yeah, he found an open spot and just sat there. And
Daniel again in motion out of the slot. They'll toss it back to him off the left side. He's going to be hit and driven sideways by Devin Ehlers. Tackle made that time by the junior, who's an outstanding defensive lineman. No gain on the play for Daniel in the run game. 2 carries now, 11 yards for him, but it's going to bring up second down and 10 to go. Ball spotted again at the Rocket 36-yard line. 5:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Wildcats again lead at 6-0. Don't forget our New Way Auto Group scoreboard, live scoreboard up on our website. We got Mason Nealon back there updating scores as they happen from all of our local schools and the districts that they're in. So just refresh that page and keep it up. You can find out how all of the area games are going. Pass is going to be complete. Nice sliding catch out here by Lucas Christian. And he is going to pick up yardage down to the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 6 on the play. It's still going to bring up third down at about 4.
I believe Coach Prescott said they were probably going to pass a little bit more, and, well, they're doing that.
And 3 for 3 right now for Colby Wallace here in the ballgame. I've got him 3 of 3 for 31 yards. 3rd and 4. 4:53 and counting here in the first quarter. Wallace out of the shotgun. Daniel again in motion. They'll fake the toss to him. Wallace going to try and keep it. Tries to use Daniel as a blocker, but the Rockets that time do a nice job of stretching out that play. Tackle for maybe a loss of a half a yard on the play. And it's going to bring up now 4th down. We'll call it a short 5 or a long 4.
Yeah, Arweva played that well. They did stretch that out just perfect. And Wallace wasn't sure what to do with the ball. I mean, he ended up just turning it up the field, but Arweva was there.
Back-to-back good plays by Devin Ehlers. I think Troy out there on the edge.
Yes, he's showing up tonight.
Wildcats will break the huddle. Ball in the middle of the field. Hine will split out to the right. Wallace out of the shotgun. Got Rohr back in the slot on the right side. He'll lead block as they keep it with Wallace, and he is going to be short of the first down. Tackled it around the 26-yard line. Came up just a couple of yards short. And they are going to turn it over on downs, and it will be Arweva football. So each team now with a turnover on downs. So big defensive stop.
He just came up short. It was close, but Arweva's ball.
Rockets will have it. They'll start it at their own 26. Let's call it the 27-yard line. 4:01 to go here in this first quarter of play. Still 6-0. Rockets will break the huddle. Aiden Blackman comes out here to the left along with Wade and Wyatt Regaler. So trips to the left. Rieselman out of the shotgun. Wyatt now goes in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. Cuts it up the middle. Hit immediately by Colby Wallace, but picks up yardage out to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 4 or about 3 on the play. Is going to bring up second down. Let's call it 7 to go.
The Glidden defense is getting some pretty good penetration, but the running back was able to carry the defender for a couple of yards.
Yeah, Wyatt not a real big guy, but runs, I think, stronger than what he looks and bigger than what he looks, but still going to bring up second now. We'll call it a short 7. Ball near the right hash mark. They'll come out shotgun. He's got Wyatt to his left and Wade to his right. Snap comes back to Rieselman, wants to throw. Now pulls it down. He's going to run, and he'll slide down out at around the 33-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play. Maybe had Wyatt Regaler open out here in the slot. Didn't see him as he had went out into the flat, Troy, and I think had a chance to maybe get a 1-on-1 out here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, too. All Regaler had to do was run up a little bit more, and he would have been right out in the open.
3rd down and 3 now for the Rockets. Clock rolling here in this first quarter. 2:48 going to remaining. Blackman again splits out here to the left along with both of the Regalers. Rieselman out of the shotgun. 5 guys in the box for Glenn Ralston. They'll snap it low. Snap goes down and gets it. Rolls out. Sets up the screen. He's got it completed to Ehlers. Ehlers hit right at the first down marker, but falls forward for a pickup of about 6 on the play. That'll move the chains out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 5.
Yeah, just a simple middle screen right there to Ehlers, and he ran over a defender, but the defender was able to hold on to his ankle and bring him down.
So another first down for Arweva. That'll move the chains on this drive. They had a couple of first downs on that opening possession before turning it over on downs. Rieselman out of the shotgun. Wyatt will line up behind him. Wade over in the slot on the left side. Low snap goes down and gets it. Wants to throw. Throws out here in the flat. Complete to Wade. He is going to be hit immediately and driven out of bounds by Lucas Christian. Gained down to the 38-yard line. A pickup of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up second now. Let's call it 8 yards to go.
Just a simple out route by the Christian there and a nice pass. Both teams are coming out passing, it seems like.
Troy, you think they're setting something up with these little short out patterns that they've been running?
Oh, definitely. That's what you do. You set them up and go deep.
Austin Stolk over there, the head coach for Arweva. Dave Prescott, the head coach for Glenn Ralston. Stolk in his second year, first year as the head coach, where he'd been co-head coaches with Isaac Schaefer for several years prior. Dave Prescott in his first year. Rieselman drops back. Pressure comes from behind, and he is going to come up with a sack all the way back to the Arweva 33-yard line, a loss of 10 on the play. And right now, Glenn Ralston winning that battle up front.
Yeah, Wallace came up the middle and forced them to shift to the left a little, and then number 23 was able to corral him and get him down.
They got to get down to about the 31-yard line here to get a first down. They're sitting right now at their own 33. Third down, probably in two-down territory. Most 8-man teams, if they can get to a respectable fourth down, will go for it. Rieselman out of the shotgun. Got trips out here to the left. Wade goes in motion. Low snap, and we're going to get a flag before the play, and that's going to cost the Rockets. That's going to be their third penalty here tonight. And now it's going to be third down and about 21 to go. Clock will stop with 1:11 remaining, and they're going to mark the ball back to the 28-yard line. Not the kind of start Arweva wanted here tonight on senior night. Team that went down and looked really sharp last week at Exiro. Kimbleton off to a slow start, but Glenn Ralston looks like a team that learned from that loss last week to an outstanding Woodbine ball club. And they've come out the aggressor here tonight. Rieselman out of the shotgun, takes the snap, wants to throw, looks short, and they flip it back to Wyatt Regaller. He's got running room. He's going to be knocked out of bounds short of the first down, but he's going to get inside the 35, down at around the 33-yard line, a pickup of around 19 on the play, and a really nice play that time by Arweva.
Yeah, it sure was, the old hook and ladder play.
So Wyatt Regaller will pick up 19 on that. That's going to bring up a manageable fourth down. Let's call it about 3 yards to go. Ball spotted in between the 33 and 34. Got to get down to around the 31-yard line. Rieselman out of the shotgun. Wyatt right to his right, Wade in front of Wyatt. They look to throw. And Rieselman now is going to tuck it. He's got some pressure coming. He's not going to get to the first down marker as he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Actually loses a yard back to the 35-yard line. And the Arweva offense continues to struggle here with another turnover on downs on their second possession of the ballgame. And the Wildcats will take it back over with 42 seconds left in the first quarter of play. They'll have it at their own 35-yard line.
That was a very nice hit by Coates there. He came up and just leveled them.
Yeah, wrestler. Looked like a wrestler making that tackle, that is for sure. Jeff Honnold would like that comment. Long-time wrestler himself. Landon Rohrbeck will check in. He'll bring in the play for Glenn Ralston. He's going to split in the slot on the left side. Hine will split out to that side. Christian splits over here to the right. They're going to snap it back to Wallace out of the shotgun, and he's going to dive forward for maybe a yard, a pickup of 1. We'll bring up second down now and 9 to go, under 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Still 6-0 in favor of Glenn Ralston. And again, our score updates tonight brought to you by Dries Company, Eco Water Systems. Wallace taking his time. I don't know if they'll run another play here in the first quarter. And they are starting to walk over towards the sideline. There's about a 2-second difference, so they don't have to snap if they don't want to, and it certainly doesn't look like they're going to. So we're going to end our first quarter here with Glenn Ralston leading Arweva by a score of 6-0. We're back in 1 minute here on 93.7 KKRL.
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader in room 9 in class. I'm cheering for the Arweva Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our Rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school, and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rockets!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Somebody alive here here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Plankman along with Troy Hast here tonight in Westside, Iowa. Our Weeva Glidner-Alston football matchup of two of our area schools. And Troy, Glidner-Alston, not just with a 6-0 advantage here, but the team right now that's winning the line of scrimmage and looking like they're playing with a little more energy.
Yeah, they sure are. If you're Coach Prescott, you got to be really happy with how first quarter went. You didn't score any points last week, but you get 6 on your first drive, and you're able to hold our Weeva from scoring in the first quarter. Got to be happy.
Henry Sturm going to check out of the game here real quick. Wildcats will have it 2nd and 10 from their own 35-yard line. They're going right to left across your radio dial here in this second. Wallace out of the shotgun. He's got Hines split out to the right. Slots on each side. He's going to drop back, wants to throw. Pressure comes from his right side. He's going to pass it. It is complete. And making the catch is Alex Daniel again. He's going to pick up 11. He'll get the first down to the 34 of the Rockets, and that will move the chains. And Wallace right now perfect on the night throwing, and Daniel seems to be his favorite target.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful route, and one of the most prettiest pass that I've seen, but it was effective.
And Troy, we talked about, our Weeva maybe starting to set something up, but right now Glidner-Alston throwing a lot of short out patterns here tonight as well. Wallace with the snap looks to take it up the middle, and that time our Weeva read that one pretty well. Had a couple of guys, Joey Jackson, one of those guys in there to help make that tackle. Tyson Von Glahn, also an outstanding defensive lineman in there. A pickup of about 2 for Wallace as he fell forward. 9 carries, 51 yards unofficially for him. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I know both coaches talked about our Weeva's linebackers, and they're very fast and athletic, so they were in on the play there.
Audubon Colonesco, Audubon up 8-0 at the end of the first quarter. Make that now 16-0 for Audubon. They win tonight. They're the favorite in the district. Toss back now to Daniel, and Daniel going to fight his way forward down inside the 30, down to around the 27-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the play. He's got 3 carries now, 17 yards, but Troy's going to bring up 3rd down. Let's call it about 3 yards to go.
Yeah, nice little play there. Give him 6 yards. I saw Daniel on the sideline right before the quarter ended. They were taping up his right wrist, I believe it was, but he looks like he's still able to go.
He's in the slot on the right side. Sturm in the slot left side. They'll snap it back to Wallace. He's going to run left side in a physical run right over Rieselman. He's going to get inside the 25 down to around the 23-yard line. A pickup of 3, needed 2. He'll get the first down. That's going to move the chains. Couple other score updates for you. IK Manning leading Panorama 7-0. ESAC OABCIG scoreless at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it sure was a physical run by Daniel there.
Wallace.
Wallace, yes, please. Thank you. And he just ran over the defender.
Hine will split out to the right. Christian in the slot left side. Wallace wanting to throw. Pressure comes from the outside. Lofts it again for Daniel. He's just finding that spot right in between the short guy in the zone and the deep guy in the zone. That one a little overthrown. First miss here tonight for Wallace. It's going to bring up now 2nd down. We'll call it 10 to go. Clock stops with 10:15 remaining. We've got our Culver's halftime report coming up. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Yeah, it just looked like Wallace threw it off his back foot, and that made the ball go high.
You sometimes until you play it, you don't realize how stepping into the throw is such a huge thing. They'll send Christian Rohrback in motion. They're going to fake the toss back to him. Wallace going to keep it. He is hit and driven down by Ehlers, but now before he gets inside the 20, down around the 17-yard line, a pickup of 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 4 to go, and Wildcats, as Wallace loses the helmet, he's going to have to check out for a play unless they take a timeout here. We'll see who they slide into that quarterback position. I'm guessing it'll be Alex Daniel, and more than likely they'll snap it to him, and he'll just carry the football. Jeff Storyhan in the house tonight, by the way. Those pictures will go up on the CB Sports Network Facebook page and also on the Mackey Motors Facebook page and website. Snap back to Daniel. He's going to keep it. Takes it straight up the middle. Hard hit. He is driven backwards. Got down to the 15-yard line. Troy, I didn't catch the number who made that hit, but somebody stood him straight up.
I think it was Ehlers again. He's the one that had the last hit on Wallace to knock his helmet off. So, yeah, he brought the lumber on that one.
4th down. We'll call it 2 to go for the Wildcats. Ball over on the left hash mark. 9:10 remaining here in the first half. Wallace comes back into the ballgame. Sturm in the slot over on the right side. Daniel on the left. Wallace out of the shotgun. He's just going to keep it. They get to him at the line of scrimmage, but able to fight his way forward. He'll pick up 3 down to the 12-yard line. That's going to move the chains. And right now, Glidden Ralston winning the physicality battle up front, Troy. They keep falling forward on every play.
Yeah, that's what Coach talked about in the interview with you, is that they need the line to play better, and, well, they're doing it.
So the ball spotted again near the left hash mark. Ought to have been up 8-0 again, end of the first quarter on Colonesco. Waylon Hines splits out to the right. Wallace out of the shotgun, wants to throw. He's got Christian out in the flat. It is knocked away. Great coverage coming over that time by Aiden Blackman, and got a hand on that one. He looked like a defensive back on that play, not a linebacker.
Yeah, the receiver looked like he was open, and the ball was floating out there, and Blackman was able to come in and knock it away.
2nd down and 10 to go. I think this is a key defensive stand here for Arweva. If you're Glidden, you need this touchdown, get up by 2 scores. I think if you're Arweva, Troy, you need to make a stop here. Your offense has been struggling so far here in the game. Roar back in motion. They're going to fake the toss to him. Wallace again keeps it, and he is going to be wrapped up. Wade Regaller, the first guy to get there. They'll dive inside the 10 down around the 7-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play, and Wallace already 13 carries, 66 yards, and he's been their MVP here so far tonight.
Yeah, he was their MVP last week with 16 carries and 93 yards, so he's adding to it.
He's got to be one of the players right now in line, at least to be thought of for that Motor Inn Player of the Game. We'll announce that Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up after the game. We'll do that for all 3 of our broadcasts tonight. Carroll on KCIM tonight, Kemper on Kick 106.7, Wallace out of the shotgun. Going to send Christian in motion. They'll run the option to the right side, pitches it back. Blackman had a piece of him. We get a late flag coming in. Christian goes in for the touchdown. It would be a 6-yard touchdown run if it's going to count, but where that flag came in, Troy, I could see it maybe being a hold against Glidden Ralston.
Yeah, I was unable to see the play, but it could be.
He's looking over at the Arweva bench right now, so more than likely it's going to be I think Glidden's grabbing face mask, but they're moving back like it might have been a lineman or somebody blocking. They got a piece of the face mask. We'll see what the official call is here from the official. The flag is laying at about the 1 or 2 yard line. They are going to say holding against Glidden Ralston. That'll be their first penalty. And Troy, if you're a Wildcat fan, you can't find a worse one than that one right there. It takes 6 points off the board.
Yeah, that really stinks when they take the 6 points off the board on a holding call.
7:33 remaining here in this first half. Still 6-0, Glidden Ralston with the lead. Lucas Christian running in the play. 16 seconds left on the play clock. Wildcats still in the huddle. They'll break it. Wallace will come out in the shotgun. Daniel in the slot on the right side. Christian on the left side. Hines splits out to the left. 3 down linemen for Arweva. Daniel now goes in motion right to left. They fake the toss. They look to throw again. It's complete to Colin Sturm, and he's going to slip down at the 11. No real gain on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down or 4th down now. They're going to say, and goal to go.
Yeah, it was a nice play, and the receiver caught the ball, but he just lost his cleats in the grass and went sliding.
This is going to be the 13th play of this drive coming up, and it is going to be 4th down and goal from about the 11-yard line. Actually, they can get a first down at around the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout on the field. Timeout taken by the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. We're back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 KKRL.
The Observer is a proud supporter of the Arweva Rockets. They're excited to bring you the most current and up-to-date information that you need to know about the Arweva School District and the communities of Arcadia, Freda, Vale, Westside, and beyond. If you're not currently a subscriber, it's time to find out what everyone's talking about. Call 663-4362 today or visit WestsideObserverOnline.com and learn more. And oh yeah, go Rockets! Go Rockets! Go Rockets!
We welcome you back here as we come to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. And Troy, both of these defenses is kind of bended tonight, but only the one time, and that was the opening drive. The Arweva defense broke as Kobe Wallace scored. It's still a 6-0 ball game, even though every possession has almost ended up in the other team's territory.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's just they're playing good, but sometimes the plays get through and they can't contain them.
Coon Rapids Bayard leading Baxter right now 12-8. Wallace out of the shotgun on this fourth down play. Wants to throw. He's looking out, and it is for Hine, and it's going to be knocked away at the last moment. Getting in there and knocking that one away is Jonathan Rieselman. And the turnover on downs will give the ball back over to Arweva with 6:29 left here in this first half of play. They had that ball with 42 seconds left in the first quarter, Troy. They ate up almost this entire second quarter, or at least half of the second quarter as well.
Yeah, I saw the receiver out to the right of the quarterback, and Wallace never looked that way. He just threw it to his left. But the receiver out to his right was pretty much wide open.
Yeah, I think he kind of locked in on that first guy in his progressions and didn't change. Rieselman out of the shotgun. He's got Wade Regaller to his light. Low snap, picks it up, flips it out to Wyatt Regaller, and Wyatt slips a tackle, keeps himself going. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 15-yard line. That'll be the fourth completion tonight for Rieselman.
Yeah, that was a low catch. It was not the very best pass I've seen, but he was able to slip and gain a few more yards.
Yeah, tough one. Low snap, had to go down and pick it up. Kind of will shovel past it out there, but it is going to be second down and 6. Clock will run under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. And again, our Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the post-kick. Aiden Blackman going to split out to the left, along with a Wade and Wyatt Regaller. Rieselman will send Wade in motion. They're going to fake it. They're going to look back now. He slips a tackle as the pressure pushes him out of the pocket. Alex Daniel going to make the tackle out at around the 18-yard line. So a pickup of about 3 on the play. And he had a chance on that one. It's going to bring up, though, now third down and about 3 to go as Wyatt Regaller a little slow getting up.
I seen Wade Regaller was running down this right sideline here. And, yeah, I think if he would have kept going and quarterback could have regained his feet, he probably would have had him open.
I'm sure that'll be something that they'll see up top and maybe come back to that play here. Rieselman bringing the play in from the sideline. 13 seconds left on the play clock. They'll break the huddle with under 10 remaining. They're going to have to hurry up to the line. 5 seconds remaining as they get up to the ball. They may have to call a timeout here. I don't know if they realize it. Down to 1 second. And there is the flag for the delay of game. So that's going to make it now third down and 8 to go. And that is the fourth penalty of the night against Arweva.
Yeah, it's not a good time to get a penalty when you got third and short because it just backs you up 5 yards.
They'll spot the ball back at around the 13-yard line. Ball near the right hash mark. They'll break the huddle. Wyatt Regaller and Wade Regaller over here to the right of Rieselman, who is in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, fakes the handoff, no, hands it off to Wyatt, and Wyatt fighting his way forward, going to get out past the 15 to around the 16-yard line. And that's going to be about a 3-yard gain is what we'll give him, but it's going to bring up fourth down. We're going to call it still about 5 yards to go.
Yeah, those penalties hurt you.
Arweva having a hard time right now. They may be forced to punt it for the first time here tonight. Glen Ralston scored on the opening possession. Since then, we've had turnover on downs, and turnover on downs. Wyatt Regaller is the punter. Lucas Christian will go back for Glen Ralston. He's going to set up. He's still backpedaling. He's going to set up in between the 25 and 30. Punt comes over towards the right sideline. Lucas will catch it at around the 26-yard line of Glen Ralston, and he's going to return it and get it out past midfield. He's going to be brought down around the 38-yard line.
Very nice play by the returner, and like you said, he got it past midfield.
So they're going to mark it at the 39. Let's go to the 38. 3:50 left here in the half. And Glen Ralston with a chance here in really good field position to extend this 6-0 lead heading into the halftime. Daniel Toft will get him out. He'll the center. Gets over top of the ball. Wallace out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Alex Daniel, the lead blocker. And they're going to blow the whistle and call him down at around the 35-yard line. A pickup, let's give him the 34. A pickup of 4 on the play. He's up to 70 yards here in the game. It's going to bring up second down. Now they're going to mark it back at the 35. So a pickup of around 3. It'll be second down. Let's call it 7 to go.
Yeah, that's just a quarterback draw up the middle again.
Nothing fancy, right? When you're winning the line of scrimmage, just get it to your best player and let him do what he does, right?
Exactly.
what do they say nowadays? Let him eat? Is that how they say it nowadays? 3:10 to go here. Christian in the slot on the left side. Daniel in the slot right side. They'll send Christian in motion. Wallace flips it back to Christian. Cuts it back. Good defense again on the edge, but that time they lost the containment. Wyatt Regaler forced him to cut it back inside Troy, but he's able to spin and nearly picks up the first down as he gets knocked out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. A pickup of 4 is going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
The Arweva defense had that spread out, but that spin move by the running back just fooled them all, and they went flying by.
Glenn Ralston may have to think about hurrying here a little bit. We're down to 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Culver's halftime report coming up. Wallace again out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to have the first down as he gets inside the 30, down near the 26-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. We'll stop the clock as they move the chains.
Yeah, just enough for the first down.
Impressed here tonight with this Glidden Ralston offense. Again, young guys. Daniel Toff started last year, but Ryan Oberdog and Colin Sturm were not starters up front for them last year. Graduated 2 outstanding players. And Charles Schoen and Mr. Lynch. Wallace out of the shotgun again, looking over at the sideline. He wants a timeout. Didn't like what he saw and didn't like the play call. And he is going to call a timeout. Second one taken here by Glidden Ralston. 2:06 remaining in the first half of play. 6-0. Glidden Ralston with the lead on our score updates. Again, brought to you here tonight by Dries Company and Eco Water System.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish good luck to Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Wildcats, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Jeff Blankman and Troy Hasbeck with you in West Side here tonight. Arweva and Glidden Ralston football. Troy, first time you've been on with me for, 15 years or so? Having fun back here in the booth tonight?
Yeah, I used to be the stat man.
Troy the stat man Hast, if you remember that name. Wallace out of the shotgun, going to keep it on another quarterback draw, and he's just going to fight his way forward down at around the 20-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play, and Arweva's going to have to figure out something to try and slow him down, I think, in the second half here, Troy. And if you're Glidden Ralston, you just keep using that if they can't stop it.
Yeah, definitely. He's a very powerful back, and they're eating up time, too, so that helps them. So Arweva won't have much time when they do get the ball back.
They're going to give him 5, second down and 5. Clock ticks down to minute 36. Again, Wallace going to keep it, finds his seam, and he's going to fight his way down near the 15-yard line. They're going to give him right at the 15. That's going to be enough, I think, to move the change the way it looks. Pickup of about 6 on the play, and that is going to move the chains. And that'll stop the clock here momentarily.
Yep, just another play right up the middle by Wallace.
This drive started at the Arweva 38-yard line after a kickoff return or a punt return, I should say, by Lucas Christian. Wildcats now hurrying up a little bit. Ball at the 15. They'll snap it back again to Wallace, trying to get the edge, and that time hit and wrapped up and brought down. Wyatt Regaler was there, but the first guy to get there again that time was Weston Toft for Arweva. The tackle made it around the 14-yard line. They make it the 15, a loss of 5 on the play.
Toft grabbed onto his ankle and just wouldn't let go.
Sometimes that's the best way to do it, right?
Yeah, you got to twist it.
Down to 48 seconds remaining here in the first half. Wallace again out of the shotgun, sends Lucas Christian in motion. They're going to toss it back to him. He loses the football. They're fighting for it. Who's going to come up with the football? And the whistle blows, and it's going to be the Arweva Rockets coming up with the turnover.
Yeah, it just bounced out of Christian's hands. It was a nice pitch, but the defender was right there to recover it.
So Arweva comes up with the turnover, and that is a big stop. They'll get the ball back at around their own 17-yard line, but only 35 seconds remaining here in this first half of play.
And you just wonder if they're going to sit on the ball or come out and throw.
Rieselman will come out in the shotgun. He's got Wade Regaler lined up to his right, 2 wide receivers to the left, and we get some movement from Arweva out on the outside. That's going to be Blackman flinching out there. That's going to cost them 5 yards. Their 5th penalty here tonight. And it'll bring up now 1st and 15. And Troy, any thought now of maybe trying to do something with the ball? Probably going to go away, right? I'd almost kneel on it right now and just get out of this half.
You might want to give it one play, see what you can get.
Yeah, you're right. Riesemann out of the shotgun, low snap. He's going to throw it across the middle. It is caught by Wyatt Regaler. He's going to be spun down out to around the 20-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 7 on the play. And they will call a timeout here to stop the clock with it, 22 seconds remaining. So that gets back a little bit of what Arweva had lost in that penalty. And Wyatt with his 3rd catch here tonight out of the 5 completions for Jonathan Riesemann. 3 catches at 31 yards. Second play of the drive will come up. We'll have our Culver's halftime report coming up. We'll get a recap of this first half. We'll get Troy's thoughts on how the Wildcats have been able to jump out early and then maintain this lead throughout the entire first half, scored on their opening possession of the half.
Yeah, like you said, both defense are bending, but they're just not breaking.
Not a typical 8-man game. Most of the time you see 8-man games, they're a little more high-scoring than this, so kind of fun to see some defense played here tonight.
Yeah, you look at last week's scores, and 34-0 and 58-0.
Yeah, we had the West Bend Mallard Newell Fonda game last week that ended 86-56. So
wow.
I think that one, if they still been playing on Saturday, I might have went home sometime on Friday night if I'd have been calling that game. Tim Bell, the Hall of Famer over here, shaking his head. Tim, would you like to coach one of those? No. He wasn't a referee, did he said either. Rockets will come out of the timeout here. Trips out here to the right. Riesemann going to drop back. Pressure comes up the middle. He scrambles out and throws it. He's got it. It is going to be complete. Making a bobbling catch is Ehlers. He's going to step out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. A pickup at 10. We'll move the chains.
Yeah, we've got 15 seconds left, and there was good pressure by the Glidden defense, by Wallace again, and Christian, I believe. And the receiver did bobble the ball, but he was able to recapture it before he fell out of bounds.
Second catch tonight for Ehlers. He's been a good target for them the last few years. Outstanding football player and nice physical presence when he comes in basketball well, rebounds well, and plays hard. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Riesemann out of the shotgun. A low snap. It's on the ground. He'll pick it up. Now pump fakes. Now rolls out to his left. Game clock down to 10. And he is going to be wrapped up and brought down by Waylon Hine. Bag it around. Let's see where they mark him. It's going to be at around the 25-yard line, and that is going to be the final play of the first half of play. So a struggle offensively for Arweva, but credit that Glidden Ralston defense. They have come out tonight ready to play, and they lead it here 6-0. We're back with our Culver's halftime report coming up next here on 93.7 KKRL.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Are you looking for peace of mind when it comes to insurance? Then Hawley Insurance has you covered. Hi, my name is Jace Hawley, and having the right insurance policy is very important. We will work with you one-on-one to make sure your coverage needs are met. We are a small, family-owned business and have the passion and support of our local Arweva school. For coverage, give us a call at 712-677-5569, where we specialize in crop insurance, while also providing home, auto, farm, and business. So choose Hawley Insurance. When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, Home's warranty forever.
Hi, this is Jim White, Chairman of the Westside State Bank. Westside State Bank is locally owned and operated. We've been a part of this community for over 115 years. We take pride in our communities by volunteering, coaching, and fundraising. When you choose to bank with us, you choose to keep your money in our community. Bank with people you know and trust. Experience the difference of a bank that truly cares about your financial journey. Westside State Bank. Big enough to serve your needs, small enough to care. WestsideState.bank. We are proud to be an equal housing lender and a member of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Landis & Ralston offers the highest price for quality soybeans. Everyone at Landis & Ralston understands the concept of teamwork, hard work, and dedication. With that being said, the entire team at Landis & Ralston is a very proud sponsor of tonight's game. Best of luck to all players. Go Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Landis & Ralston, call 712-667-3200. That's 667-3200 today for grain bids and market information.
Culver's halftime report here on 93.7 at KKRL. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in Culver's. Welcome to Delicious. Chap Lankman and Troy Haas with you here tonight, and it's a 6-0 lead for the Wildcats of Glidden Ralston. Troy scored on their opening possession. I've got it a 7-play drive. They went 67 yards. A lot of that, Colby Wallace had the one really big run on there of 40 yards, but then I think it was 3 straight runs for him once they got it down inside the 5, eventually able to punch that one in. That's the only scoring we've had here in the first half.
Yeah, the Arweva's getting a whole lot of Colby Wallace up the gut, and I notice with these long drives, they're taking up a lot of time, so Arweva isn't getting the ball as much.
What is Glidden Ralston doing up front that's allowing Wallace to have that success? As you said, they're just running him right up the middle most of the time.
Yeah, the line is just blocking perfect for him, and he's finding the holes and hitting them.
It's a little surprising in a way, not that Glidden Ralston's doing well up front, but again, I mentioned Daniel Toft, the only starter back for them up front. You look at the Arweva team, a lot of people talked about their strength up front this year, and in the likes of Tyson Von Glon and Devin Ehlers and those guys. For Glidden to come out and do this has got to bode well for them and their confidence, not just in the rest of this game, but this is a good defensive line, offensive line for Arweva, and they've been able to win that battle. So this has got to definitely propel them even in districts coming up.
Yeah, definitely. I know Coach Prescott said in his interview that he had earlier that, he was looking at film and he noticed some missed blocks by the offensive line, and, well, they're doing their job tonight.
What has Arweva done, though, as Glidden's been able to kind of move the ball? We'll talk about the drives here in a little bit as I recap the first half in each possession, but they've been able to stop them, bend and not break, really, for both of these defenses most of the game.
Yeah, definitely. The linebackers are doing pretty good for Arweva, and they're getting penetration, but like I said, sometimes Wallace just gets past them, and they're doing good. It's just shocking that the defense, like you said, they're bending, but they're not breaking.
And it almost looks like tonight, Troy, and you tell me if I'm wrong, not that Arweva's not playing hard, but Glidden Ralston came out, looked like almost with a little more intensity into this game and maybe a little bit more focused here tonight.
Yeah, sure. It's a rivalry game, so, Glidden's up for it, but we'll see what Arweva does in the second half. I'm sure they'll get a good talking to at halftime here by the coaches.
We talked about Arweva missing 2 starters, Blaine Smith and also Damon Thompson gone tonight. When you only have 15 guys on the roster, losing 2 and missing 2 for a game can certainly impact. How much do you think that is playing in tonight's game, or is it just the way the Wildcats are coming out and playing?
Oh, it's a little bit of both, I bet. The Glidden is fired up, and it just seems like Arweva's not executing on their snaps back to the quarterback on the shotgun play, and they're coming in low, and once that happens, the play is pretty much messed up.
Yeah, messes up the timing on things
Definitely.
and stuff. You've mentioned it a couple of times. I know the guys over here to my right have seen it too. You got a guy that's not used to playing quarterback. I know he played well back there last week when he came in for Smith after he got hurt, but Arweva's had some guys open down the field. But Rieselman right now is still kind of learning that position a little bit, maybe taking off without staying in the pocket a little longer.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of plays where he probably could have stayed in the pocket and had a chance to throw, but Glidden's just getting really good penetration, especially Wallace and Christian.
Our score again, 6-0 in favor of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats at the halftime. You're listening to the Culver's Halftime Report. We'll be back with more coming up next right out here on 93.7 KKRL.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
KKRL Weather.
44 tonight under clear skies, northerly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 70. Lows level off around 47 tomorrow night, mainly clear. Lots of sunshine and dry Sunday and Monday, upper 70s Sunday, mid 80s by Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Paul Frombley. See the full forecast and the Brinks Exteriors radar at 93.7 KKRL.com. Right now, it's 64 degrees.
Culver's Halftime Report continuing here on 93.7 KKRL as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Let's take a look at our first half possessions here tonight. Glidden Ralston opened up the football game starting at their own 13-yard line with 11:55 remaining. 7 plays later, it was Colby Wallace darting in from 1 yard out, dove into the end zone off the right side. The 2-point conversion was no good, and the Wildcats led it 6-0 with 9:16 remaining in the first half of our first quarter, I should say, of play. Arweva got the ball at their own 35-yard line with 9:09 left in the first quarter. 7 plays later, they would turn it over on downs at the Glidden Ralston 29-yard line. That is where the Wildcats would start. Their second possession was 6:09 left in the first quarter. 4 plays later, they would turn it over on downs at the Arweva 27-yard line. Rockets had the ball at their own 27 with 4:01 to go in the first quarter. 7 plays later, the Rockets would turn it over on downs at the Glidden Ralston 35-yard line with 42 seconds remaining in that first quarter play. Glidden Ralston then had a long drive, but it came up empty, a 13-play drive that they turned it over on downs at the Arweva 10-yard line, chewed up almost the entire second quarter, 6:29 left in the second quarter when Arweva took over. The Rockets had it 3rd and 3, ended up getting a penalty that forced them to have to punt the football away. That was our first and only punt of the first half. Glidden Ralston would take over at the Arweva 38 again with 3:50 left to go in the half. Looked like they might go in and get some points, but on the 7th play of that drive, they would fumble. Arweva would recover it at the 17-yard line. The Rockets completed a couple of passes. There was only 35 seconds remaining in the half, and they were unable to do anything with it, and they go to the halftime after the 3rd play of that drive with Glidden Ralston leading it right now by a score of 6-0. Let's take a look at some of our unofficial numbers here in the first half. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, Alex Daniel, 4 carries for 18 yards. Colby Wallace, 18 carries for 79 yards. Lucas Christian, 2 carries for 4 yards. Also had the only fumble here in the football game. So 101 yards rushing right now for Glidden Ralston unofficially. Colby Wallace in the pass game, 5 of 8 for 42 yards. Lucas Christian, 1 catch for 6 yards. Alex Daniel, 3 catches for 36 yards. And Colin Sturm also had 1 catch for no yards. So 101 yards on the ground, 42 yards through the air for the Wildcats. They've got 143 yards of total offense in the first half. For the Arweva Rockets, Wyatt Regaller, 4 carries for 10 yards. Wade Regaller, 1 carry for a negative 6 yards. Jonathan Rieselman, 8 carries for 11 yards. So the Rockets right now with just 15 yards on the ground. Things are not a lot better through the air. Rieselman's thrown it pretty well, 6 of 7 passing for 48 yards. You got Devin Ehlers with 2 catches for 15 yards. Wyatt Regaller with 3 catches for 31 yards, and Wade Regaller with 1 catch for 2 yards. But 15 yards on the ground, 48 yards through the air. So a total offense right now for the Arweva Rockets in the first half of 63 yards of offense. Again, 6-0 right now. Glidden Ralston with the lead. You've been listening to our Culver's halftime report. We've got the second half that's coming up for you right after this on 93.7 at KKRL.
Feel the excitement with Arcadia Limestone, your proud partner in cheering on the Arweva Rockets. Since 1971, their family-owned business has thrived on the teamwork and dedication, just like the Rockets. When you need top-notch sand, rock, limestone, or gravel for your next big project, choose Arcadia Limestone for unbeatable service, expert advice, and premium quality. Join the winning team. Visit ArcadiaLimestone.com or find them on Facebook today. Arcadia Limestone, building dreams and championing the Rockets, one project at a time. Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection and prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-659-3185 or stop in at their office in downtown Glidden. Go Wildcats!
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader in room 9 in class. I'm cheering for the Arweva Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our Rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rockets!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
The Observer is a proud supporter of the Arweva Rockets. They're excited to bring you the most current and up-to-date information that you need to know about the Arweva School District and the communities of Arcadia, Breda, Vale, Westside, and beyond. If you're not currently a subscriber, it's time to find out what everyone's talking about. Call 663-4362 today or visit WestsideObserverOnline.com and learn more. And oh yeah, go Rockets! Go Rockets!
Heritage Insurance wants to wish good luck to Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Wildcats, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman, Troy Hass with you here tonight. Glidden Ralston leading at 6-0. Troy, we're getting started. Second half started here in just a moment. Thoughts on what either one of these teams, if you're Glidden, do you have to change anything? If you're Arweva, what adjustments do you make to get the offense going there a little bit?
Yeah, for Glidden, I was thinking just that. You know, they really don't need to change anything because what they're doing and they're executing their plays is working fine. And we got to remember that there was a touchdown taken off the board for Glidden with the penalty of holding. And for Arweva, they have too many penalties. I think they have four or five penalties. 3, I think, were illegal motion. So they need to clean that up.
It's probably, do they get the run game established, or do they got to get the passing game? Which one do you feel like they have a better chance of establishing here in the second half?
Well, Glidden's defense is playing both offenses are both passing and rushing well, so you got to figure it out if you're the coaches over there.
Colin Sturm is set to kick it away. Wildcats will kick it from left to right. Rockets will go right to left. Wyatt Regaller back at deep. Short kick. It's going to bounce it around the 20-yard line. It is going to end up going out of bounds. So the Rockets could either have it. It looks like they're going to make it similar to what Glidden Ralston did on the opening kickoff, Troy. I think it looks like they're going to make him re-kick the football here because you got a guy like Wyatt Regaller back there, same with what Glidden Ralston did. You think you can maybe get a little bit of a bigger return?
Yeah, he had a return earlier that was pretty nice. Got him out around 35-yard line, I guess. But, yeah, it's starting the same way we started the first half, and hopefully they don't forget the kicking tee out there again.
How big is it for Arweva to get the football to start this second half?
Oh, it's very big for them. They need to establish something.
First 8-man game in a while for you. How is this?
Oh, it's pretty nice. It's shorter field, of course. Just trying to get used to the 40-yard line, being midfield.
High end-over-end kick taken up by Wyatt Regaller down at around the 15-yard line. He's going to return it, and he is going to get out at around the 27, 28. Let's see where they finally mark him down. Maybe the 29-yard line, and that is where Arweva will have it first down and 10. They're going to start it down at the 29-yard line.
It's not a bad return to start the second half.
Yeah, wise decision. You could have got it at the 15 if you'd have taken the penalty, but you get it at the 29. That's the reason why in 8-man a lot of times they make him re-kick. You get it at the 35 in 11-man football, so a lot of times they don't make him re-kick on that one. Rieselman comes out in the pistol formation. He's got Regaller, Wyatt lined up behind him. They'll send a man in motion. That is a Wade. They're going to hand it off the left side. Wade, the lead blocker. Waylon Hindo swallows up that block. The tackle going to be made out at around the 31-yard line. Just a gain of 2. And right now, Glidden Ralston, Troy, really flowing to the football well. They did that in the first half, continued on this first play of the second half.
Yeah, they sure are. The defensive line and the linebackers flowing perfectly to the play.
Second down and 8 for Arweva. Ball here over on the left hash mark. Rieselman again running over to the sidelines to get the plays from head coach Austin Stoll. They'll break the huddle. 14 remaining on the play clock. Wade Regaller in the slot over here on the left side. Pistol formation for Rieselman with Wyatt lined up behind him. 2 tight ends set. They'll send Wade in motion. They're going to look to throw. They throw it out to Wade, and that off the fingertips right at about the line of scrimmage. And Wade, I think that time maybe heard the footsteps coming and peeked to see who was coming at him and just took his eyes off the ball a little bit.
Yeah, it was Waylon Hind that was coming. He was right in his face and hit him kind of high, so he's got to be careful not to get a hit in the head penalty.
Struggles continue for Arweva here early, but credit this Glidden Ralston defense with the way they played tonight. Rieselman out of the shotgun, trips out to the right. Third down and 8 for Arweva. Pressure comes up the middle, and the pass is going to be intercepted. It was overthrown, looking for Wyatt Regaler, and coming up with the interception was Landon Rohrbeck. He'll return it down to the 37-yard line of the Arweva Rockets.
Yeah, there was pressure up the middle, which probably caused the quarterback to overthrow the receiver.
Landon Rohrbeck again, and I think that was Wallace again that came in with that pressure. So Glidden Ralston again at the Arweva 37 with 10:56 to go in the third quarter. And Troy, still plenty of time, but you get the sense that if Glidden can put some points on the board here, maybe some doubt starts to kind of come into the minds of Arweva here with the struggles tonight.
Yeah, they definitely, if they score here, it's going to be big trouble for Arweva.
Shotgun formation for Wallace, a guy in the slot on each side. They're going to throw on first down. They set up the screen. It is going to be complete out here down to the 35-yard line. They're going to say he was bobbling it. Nope, they are going to call it a catch. It is going to be a pickup of 2 on the play. Alex Daniel, his favorite receiver tonight, comes up with that catch. He is now at 6 of 9 for 44 yards on the night. Daniel with his 4th catch of the night. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, the Arweva Rockets got a little pressure in there, but I ended up seeing the center, Twoff, just pancake somebody after.
Daniel will come up over the top of the football. Wallace out of the shotgun again. Takes the snap, and again, they're going to go right back to that quarterback draw, and that time hit at around the 33-yard line. A pickup of about 2 on the play, and coming in there and making the hit was, I think, number 80, Tyson Von Glon.
Yeah, that's who it was. He just came in, and the first tackler stood him up, and Von Glon came in and finished it.
Third down, about 6.5 to go. We'll call it 3rd and a long 6 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted near the right hash mark. Clock rolling here in the third quarter. We're early in the third. First possession for the Wildcats. Hine will split out to the left. Wallace out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's going downfield. Regaler's got a beat on it. Wyatt goes up and has it knocked away by Alex Daniel. Got him around the legs, and when Wyatt hit the ground, it pops free. But that's going to set up maybe a punting situation unless Glidden Ralston goes for it. But we do have a flag back behind the line of scrimmage traded. We have a late hit on the quarterback. Or are we going to have a hold call here?
Yeah, looks like a holding call. And
it's going to be a hold call, and they're going to decline it. It's going to bring up 4th down. So does Glidden Ralston go for it here, or do they punt that football away?
I think they're going to punt. But that was a play where the offensive player became the defensive player and hit the D-back to knock the ball loose.
And Dawson Majerus, the scheduled punter here. Colby Wallace, though, coming over and talking with Coach Prescott. So it looks like they may go for it. 4th and 7 from the Rocket in between the 33 and 34-yard line. They're going to go for it here. This is a big 4th down early in this second half. Again, plenty of time for either one of these teams. Wildcats having to hustle up to the line of scrimmage, down to 6 on the play clock. As Wallace gets him out, he's out of the shotgun, takes the snap, is going to throw. Rockets come with some pressure up the middle. He's looking downfield, and the ball is incomplete over on the sideline. Looking for Colin Sturm, threw it into double coverage. Good coverage downfield that time by Arweva, and Glidden Ralston going to turn it over on down. So Arweva turns it over, Troy, but the defense comes up big.
Yeah, they did. Sturm just went out into the flat, or out on the left side, and just missed the catch.
Tight end set. 3 down linemen for Glidden Ralston. They'll fake it, a little play action. Look to throw it out here in the flat, and that is knocked down by Waylon Hine, who had pressure coming from the edge. I don't know if that play was set up very well anyway, because he had 2 defenders out on there on Wade Regaler, who he was looking to throw it to.
Yeah, it's probably best that it got knocked down for Arweva, but I think I've been saying Christian's been getting pressure, but it's been Hine who is putting the pressure on, along with Wallace.
2nd down and 10 now for the Rockets. Arweva just unable to establish the ground game here tonight or get some big plays. Riesemann out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Wyatt, trying to get that right edge. And again, that hole closed down quickly. And there is Alex Daniel coming up to make the hit a 3-yard gain out to the 36-yard line. And it is going to bring up third down now. Let's call it around 7 yards to go.
It was a nice pursuit by Rohrbeck and Daniel. They were both able to get out there and shut the play down.
And Daniel coming all the way from his safety position. So a good job out there. Rohrbeck able to cut that one back inside. Riesemann again out of the shotguns. Got trips out to the right. Wants to throw pressure from the outside. He'll step inside the pressure. Now looks downfield. He's got a man down there. The pass is complete. And getting tackled down at around the 21-yard line is going to be Wyatt Regaler, and that is going to move the chains.
It was a very nice play by Rieselman to escape the onrushing defender, Wallace, and then he was able to set himself and find the receiver wide open.
22-yard gain on the play to Wyatt Regaler. Regaler now 4 catches, 53 yards. We'll see if that's the spark that Arweva needs, or can Glen Ralston do as they've done all night, come up with a big defensive stop. High formation for Riesemann. Fakes the handoff. Pressure comes from behind. They set up the screen to Wyatt Regaler. He's got a blocker out in front. He'll cut down the sidelines, reaches for the pylon, and the official on the sideline says he got into the end zone for the touchdown. A 25-yard pass that time on the screen to Wyatt Regaler, and he stretches to hit the pylon for the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice play there, the screen up the middle, and he caught the ball, and he had plenty of room, and it was a beautiful dive for the end zone.
Yeah, well-executed play that time. They'll go for the extra point here, Wyatt Regaler, who just scored it. There's the hold. The kick is up. It is good, and Arweva has taken a 7-6 lead with 8:02 left in this third quarter of play. We'll step away, take a break. Back right after this on 93.7 at KKRL.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Tonight, they'll kick it off high, a deep kick taken by Rohrbeck over on the left side to return to the right side, so he's running all the way across the field. He does end up getting the sideline. Now he cuts it back into the midfield. That's actually Lucas Christian. He's going to cut it all the way back. Wade Regaler trying to force him to cut back, and does. He's going to be drugged down from behind by Wyatt Regaler, but not before he returns it deep into Arweva territory. And an outstanding return and a great answer for the Glen Ralston Wildcats.
Yeah, it sure was. I think he ran 70 yards just to get 40, but they had a nice return over here. They built a wall over here, and I noticed all the Arweva players were on the other side of the field.
They're going to spot it at the 26-yard line. That is where the Wildcats will have it. They trail it for the first time here tonight. Wallace out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it. And that time, Arweva looked like they had it stacked up pretty good. He's still going to fight his way forward down inside the 25, down to around the 23-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play. And it is going to bring up second down. Let's call it 7 yards to go.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Arweva needed that touchdown, and they came out, and they just needed to tune up the defense, but then they gave up that big kickoff return.
Yeah, special teams always important in a ball game, and we found out there as the Wildcats get the momentum maybe back. Wallace again out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it again, this time trying off the right side, hit from behind, and then has the foot picked up, and he is going to be dropped at around the 22-yard line, a pickup of maybe about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up third down. Let's call it around 5 yards to go.
Yeah, just a simple run up the middle play again with Wallace.
2 down territory, I'm sure, here for the Wildcats as Alex Daniel and Lucas Christian bring in the play. Sturm will check out. Wildcats taking their time here in the huddle. Play clock down to 10 as they break the huddle. Hines splits out to the right. Daniel in the slot on the right side. Wallace out of the shotgun. Lucas Christian in motion. They'll run the option to the left. They'll toss it back. Arweva has it read beautifully. And they are going to tackle Christian for a loss back to the 26-yard line. Leading the charge that time, Devin Ehlers. And that is a huge, huge loss of about 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up fourth down and 10 to go. Different Arweva defense on that one, Troy.
Yeah, they strung that play out perfect, and they had the sideline as their partner, and Ehlers finished them off.
So fourth and a long 10, nearly 11 yards for Glen Ralston. They will go for it. Hine going to split out to the left. One wide receiver out here to the right. Shotgun formation for Wallace. He's got Daniel out in the flat, but he pump fakes. Now he's going to tuck it. He wants to try and run for it, and he's going to be knocked down at short of the first down as he's going to get down at around the 20-yard line. He picked up 7, needed about 10, and that is going to be a turnover on downs again for Glen Ralston, and Arweva going to come up with a big stop after the kick return by our Glen Ralston's Lucas Christian.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if he had anybody open downfield, and he pump faked, and then he just decided to take off and try and get it himself.
So they'll have the tackle at the 21. That's where Arweva will have it. 5:37 remaining here in the third. Our Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the postgame. 7-6, and again, our score updates brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water Systems. Riesemann out of the shotgun. Wade Regaller goes in motion. It's a low snap, but Wyatt Regaller ends up picking it up now. Slips one tackle, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down, and he turned nothing into a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, they're still having trouble with the quarterback, or the snap. Back to the quarterback in the shotgun, and Regaller just made something out of nothing.
Wildcats defense has come up big all night except for that last possession. Troy, is this the possession of the game? If Arweva gets something going offensively, do they take the momentum for this game at this moment?
Yeah, they did have it when they scored the touchdown, but then they gave up the long kickoff return, but they're trying to get it back.
Riesemann's going to move Wade Regaller over to the right. That's where he'll split out. He's got Wyatt lined up to his left. He'll send Wade in motion. He'll stay in the slot right side. And we had some movement up front against the Arweva Rockets that time, and that is going to cost them 5 more yards, and that is going to be unofficially their 6th penalty here tonight. Only 30 yards, Troy, but it's not always the yardage. It's the situations that those penalties come in.
Yeah, I mean, you got like second or 4 or 5, and then you're backed up another 5 yards, so it's just, they're killing them.
Second down now in 12 as Riesemann will run the play in from the sideline. Clock will tick under 5 minutes before we get the snap left here in the third quarter. 7-6 again, Arweva with the lead. Glidden led this one 6-0 at halftime. Wade Regaller going to line up now to the left. Riesemann out of the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers out to the right. Wallace looks like he's going to come with some pressure up the middle. Wade will pick it up. Riesemann's got some time now. Now he starts to scramble and actually runs into the pressure, and they're going to blow him dead down at around the 13-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 7 on the play, and I think that's a quarterback that just wasn't comfortable staying in the pocket. I thought he had a nice pocket that time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. He had a perfect pocket. He just couldn't find anybody. Then
to come in and play quarterback last week when Blaine Smith went down with an injury. He gets the start tonight. Smith should be back next week, but it is now 3rd and 17. The Wildcat defense coming up maybe with another big stop here. Riesemann pump fakes, wants to go downfield, now steps up into the pocket. He's going to throw it. It's over the head of Wyatt Regaller and incomplete. Tipped up into the air that time by Landon Rohrbeck, and the incomplete pass is going to bring up a punting situation for the Arweva Rockets as they're going to be deep in their own territory.
Yeah, Regaller was open there for a little bit, but then the defender seen that he's going to have the ball thrown his way, so he's able to jump up and tip it.
Wyatt Regaller punted once tonight already. Comes in averaging 27 yards per punt coming into tonight. Wildcats We'll have one guy back. That is Lucas Christian. That one over to the right side. It'll take a Glidden Ralston bounce, then an Arweva bounce. He's got the left sidelines, picks up a couple of blocks. And Lucas Christian going to be knocked out of bounds, but not before, again, he gets deep into Arweva territory, down at around the 28-yard line. And that is where the Wildcats will have it, first down and 10.
Yeah, like we said just a little bit ago, special teams are very important in this game, too.
Yeah, Glidden Ralston right now, even though they're down on the scoreboard, they're winning the field position battle here in this second half of play. We'll see if they can take advantage of it here. They've got to reestablish, I think, Colby Wallace in that inside run game. Troy, what has Arweva done to maybe take that away a little bit more here in the second half?
Well, they're clogging up the middle with their defenders.
Wallace out of the shotguns, got to Waylon Hines split out to the left. They'll hand it off to Alex Daniel, and he is going to find some running room off that left tackle. He is going to be tackled down at around the 21-yard line. Let's give him an 8-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up second down now and 2 to go.
There's a pretty nice hole for Daniel to run through.
Again, our Mackey Motors at tailgate coming up at the conclusion of this one here tonight. We are coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Landon Rohrbeck in the slot left side. They're going to snap it back to Wallace. They'll hand it off to Rohrbeck, and Rohrbeck cuts it back into the middle. He's going to be hit by Wade Regaller and driven backwards, but not before he gets down around the 18. Let's give him the 17-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play, and it is going to bring up a first down for the Glidden Ralston Wildcats.
Yeah, very important first down for them right there. You know, they're down there and they're looking to score.
They're going to mark him down after 17. Daniel will be in the slot left side. Landon Rohrbeck in the slot right side. Wallace out of the shotgun. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Wallace going to keep it. He finds some running room up the middle. Wade Regaller got a piece of him, eventually able to drive him backwards, but not before he gets down around the 10, 11-yard line. Let's give him the 11. It's going to be a pickup of 6. It'll bring up second down and 4.
Yeah, very nice run by Wallace, and Ehlers was able to help stop him, too.
Fourth play of the drive coming up here. The tough thing, I think, for Arweva is they're making that contact 3-4 yards down the line of scrimmage against Wallace, and once he gets that head of steam, he's a physical runner. Second down and 4. Wallace out of the shotgun. Hine lines up to the left in the slot. They're going to hand it off to Lucas Christian, and he's going to get down inside the 5. Down around, let's mark him at the 5. A pickup of 6 on the play. That's going to move the chains. It's going to be first and goal.
Yeah, another important first down. They're just eating up the clock as they keep getting first downs.
If they score here, you're down 7-6. You went for 2 the first time. You're pretty much probably going for 2 here to try to make this a 7-point game.
Yeah, I would think so.
Wallace again out of the shotgun. We'll see if he keeps it. He does not. A late handoff, and Arweva almost got there at the time of the handoff. I'm going to try to catch the number of the man that made the hit. That was Wade Regaller, but the play down to the 4-yard line, it's going to bring up second down and goal to go.
Yeah, Arweva had that stacked up the middle there.
Sixth play of the drive that started at the Arweva 28 coming up. Minute 28 going here in the third quarter. 7-6. Arweva with the lead, but Glidden Ralston is threatening. Wallace again out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it this time. Takes it straight up the middle. The pile being pushed forward, but now it's going to be driven sideways. Daniel Toff comes out of there limping a little bit, but the tackle made at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 2 on the play. Wallace unofficially now over 100 yards. You've got him for 24 carries, 101 yards, but it's third down and goal to go.
Yeah, it looks like Toss staying in there, but he might have got his foot stepped on or something.
It's an important guy at the center. You don't want anything going on, especially if you want to run right behind him. Wallace again out of the shotgun. He's going to take it. He's going to run right up the middle, hit at the line of scrimmage, and he does not get in. Great play that time from Arweva defensively, and I think one of the guys in on that tackle, Troy, was number 66, Aiden Blackman.
Yeah, he shot in there from the side and was able to tackle him. I wasn't sure if he came close to face mask or not, but he must not have.
Fourth down and goal. No gain on that third down play. What will Glidden Ralston look to do here? They'll come out with a 2 tight end look. Daniel in the slot left side. They hand it off again to Wallace, and does he get in? He does. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run, the second of the night for Colby Wallace. And the Glidden Ralston Wildcats have taken the lead back here at 12-7, pending either the extra point or more than likely the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he took the snap and he just built up his speed and ran right into the crowd and was able to push forward for the touchdown.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. They will, as we anticipated, go for 2. Wallace will take the snap. Drops back, wants to throw. He's got plenty of time, still got some time. Now the pressure comes, and he's going to be hit and dropped. The ball will come loose, but the 2-point conversion will fail. And the Wildcats' lead is just 5 at 12-7. We'll stop away, take a break. Back right after this on 93.7 at KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
We are coming to you live here again on the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman and Troy Haas with you here tonight. 12-7, Glidden Ralston with the lead right now. We've got an injured Arweva Rocket down on the field. Looks like he's cramping up down there as they're trying to stretch out that left leg. And we saw a lot of that last week. I didn't know if we'd see much for cramping this week with the temperature. It was under 70 degrees at game time tonight, so really a very nice night for high school football. But you always seem to see this, especially here these last few years, of a lot of cramps early in the season until everybody kind of gets into that football shape and conditioning and stuff. So hopefully whoever they're working on down there is going to be all right. Troy, big answer that time for Glidden Ralston. They take the lead back. 2 straight possessions that started in Arweva territory, that time able to punch that one in.
Yeah, well, like we said earlier, the special teams are the ones that have gotten them down there. And, they got 7 seconds left until the fourth quarter, and you got to be happy if you're Glidden possibly going taking the lead into the fourth quarter.
And the nice thing for the Wildcats, we said that they had to lean on Colby Wallace a little bit. Daniel had a nice run. Lucas Christian had a nice run. Some other guys starting to step up in that run game.
Yeah, they sure are. They're still getting a lot of Wallace runs and passes, but, yeah, other players are stepping up.
Colin Sturm will kick it off for Arweva as we get ready to go here. Again, just 7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Kemper leading Underwood 21-14 at the halftime. Audubon up on Colonesco 30-8. That one late in the third quarter. So that's some other score updates. Don't forget you got the New Way Auto Group scoreboard live website page. Again, we've got Mason Nealon back at the office. He's updating scores from all of our area games and districts as they are happening. So you can refresh that page on the website and get live updates from all of the games. Rockets will return that kickoff out to around the 26-yard line, and that is where Arweva will have it. First down and 10, but the third quarter comes to an end. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. We're back in 1 minute right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Are you looking for peace of mind when it comes to insurance? Then Hawley Insurance has you covered. Hi, my name is Jace Hawley, and having the right insurance policy is very important. We will work with you one-on-one to make sure your coverage needs are met. We are a small, family-owned business and have the passion and support of our local Arweva school. For coverage, give us a call at 712-677-5569, where we specialize in crop insurance while also providing home, auto, farm, and business. So choose Hawley Insurance. When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
We head here to the fourth quarter. Jeff Blankman and Troy, the stat man, Haas with you here tonight in Westside. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget we've got our New Way Auto Group Scoreboard Show with Mason Nealon, Todd Danner, and also Jim Molitor coming up for you tonight. On 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCM, we'll have interviews with all 9 of our area football coaches after their game, scores from all of our area schools and districts, and scores from around the state. That's 10 to midnight every Friday night during the football season. Jonathan Rieselman going to keep it on the option, going to maybe gain a yard on the play. It's going to bring up second down. We'll call it at 9 yards to go. And Troy, early in the game, Rieselman had about 29 yards on 2 carries. Now I've got him for 5 yards on 10 carries. The Wildcats have done a nice job of containing him in the run game.
They sure have. They've been bottling him up pretty good.
And again, I'll head down onto the sidelines after the games and get interviews with both of our coaches from this game as we cover both of these schools. You'll hear those interviews again on that New Way Auto Group Scoreboard Show. Rieselman out of the shotguns, got Wyatt Regaller behind him. Wade Regaller over to the left. Colin Sturm moves, and that made some guys Arweva move, and they're going to call that against Glidden Ralston. And that is going to cost them 5 yards. That's just their third penalty, but it is going to make it now second down and 4 for the Rockets.
Yeah, Sturm just got a little anxious there and jumped across the line.
I don't have the energy anymore to be anxious, I'll tell you that. How about you?
Same here.
Getting too old. Rieselman out of the pistol formation. He's got Wade Regaller in the slot on the left side. Wyatt lines up behind him. Glidden Ralston comes with 4. They hand it off to Wyatt. He tries to get the left edge done. Still going to be short of the first down. A pickup of about 2 on the play. Going to mark him down at around the 33-yard line. Let's give him 1. It's going to bring up third down at about a yard to go.
And just another bad snap again, and it just messes up the timing when that happens. He was able to get a yard, but they're lucky.
Rockets, a big situation here, down 12-7. It's big for Glidden Ralston as well. They come up with a stop. They may force a punt. We'll see what the decision from Coach Stolk would be, but first we have to have this third down play. Wyatt Regaller will split out left. Wade Regaller lined up to the right of Rieselman out of the shotgun. They want to throw. They throw it out into the flat. It is going to be complete. Making the catch out there was Aiden Blackman. He's going to pick up the first down out to the 36-yard line, a pickup of about 4 on the play, and that will move the chains up for the Rockets.
Yeah, there was a good snap there and a nice play by the receiver and quarterback.
Blackman with his first catch here tonight. First down and 10 for Arweva. Ball near the left hash mark. Clock rolling here. We'll go under 10 minutes in the fourth quarter here. Wyatt Regaller again going to split out to the right. Wade lines up to the left of Rieselman and the shotgun. 2 tight ends set. Rieselman drops back again, wants to throw. Pump fakes. Pressure comes from behind. Also in there on the play that time was Colin Sturm. He throws it incomplete over on the Arweva sideline, and it's going to bring up a second down and 12 to go.
Yeah, Rieselman had to get rid of that because he was getting pressured first by behind, then Sturm came in and finished him off.
That incomplete pass does stop the clock. 10:01 left here in this fourth quarter of play. See if we've got any other updates for you here. 38-8 now in favor of Audubon. I know Coach Burks really likes this ball club. They've got the ability to throw and pass, and they look sharp. Rieselman out of the shotgun. Wyatt Regaller goes in motion. They're looking to set up a screen. Hine gets to him. He lost it over the head that time of Wyatt Regaller, and there was some pressure defensively. Meshek, Troy hit the quarterback, but Meshek did a nice job of staying with Wyatt Regaller and making that a tough pass.
Yeah, they were trying to, like you said, try the screen there, and he just overthrew the receiver. You just can't throw the ball across the middle late like that because number 68 was going after it.
And for Glidden Ralston, that's heady coaching defensively. That means you've got your guys knowing what their assignments are, and Meshek stayed behind that time as the nose tackle. Rieselman out of the shotgun, third down and 10. 3 wide receivers out to the left. 3-man rush. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got Regaller down there and running right with him. Is a Landon Rohrbeck, and he'll tip it away. It's going to fall incomplete. Great coverage downfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down and 10.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it out there to him, and beautiful play by Rohrbeck to knock it away.
Looked a little bit like Neon Deion Sanders on that defense, didn't he?
Yeah.
Running stride for stride with Wyatt Regaller down the sideline. I know all the Nebraska fans, and myself included, don't want to hear that name right now.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Punt coming up for Wyatt Regaller. He is going to punt it away. Luca Christian had a good return his last time. He'll make the catch at around the 13-yard line, and again finds the seam before being hit and brought down out here by Wade Regaller, but not before he gets out past the 30, out at around the 33-yard line. And Glidden Ralston, again, going to have a very good field position.
Yeah, once again, Glidden had a nice little wall set up for blocking, and they executed the return very well.
Troy, I think this is a huge possession right now in this football game, because if you're Glidden Ralston, if you can have one of those drives like you did in the first half, chew up a lot of clock and get some points on the board, that's huge. If you're a Weaver right now, you've got to come up with a stop. Give yourself a chance again with the offense with plenty of time still left on the clock. Wallace out of the shotgun. He's got Hines split out to the right. They're going to hand it off, trying to get Alex Daniel on the edge, and nice job of beating him to the edge out here and making the tackle was Devin Ehlers. He comes up. I think he's cramping up. He's trying to get over to the sidelines so this game doesn't have to be delayed, but a loss maybe on the play of a couple of yards on that play. And the loss, nope, they're going to say no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 to go.
It was a nice play by Ehlers, but yeah, he ran over to the sideline and is laying down now, and I think they're stretching his legs out.
I think that might have been the same young man that they were stretching out here a little bit ago. Wallace again out of the shotgun. Got a guy in the slot on each side with Hines split out to the right. Wallace tries to keep it, cuts back inside. Going to be brought down by Wyatt Regaller. He'll spin his way out past the 35 to the 37-yard line. A pickup of about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down. Let's call it 6 yards to go. And Wallace has been a workhorse tonight. 27 carries here in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot for him.
I want to give a shout-out to everybody out there that tweets and tags me with scores from all of our area games. We appreciate that very much. Helps us keep up to date with all of our area teams. Wallace out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, wants to go left side. He's got the edge. He's going to pick up the first down and more. It's a foot race. He's going to be hit and knocked down by Rieselman, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20, down to around the 18-yard line.
I believe that was Christian that put the seal block on there, so Wallace was able to get around the edge there and just take off.
About a 26-yard run that time up by Wallace. And it is going to be 1st and 10 for Glidden Ralston. They're down at around the 18-yard line of Arweva. They lead it here 12-7. And again, our score updates all season long brought to you by Dries Company, Eco Water Systems. Hine going to split out to the right. Shotgun formation again for Wallace. He'll take the snap again, tries that left side. He drags Wade Regaller with him. Gets down inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. A pickup of about 6 on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd down. We'll call it 4 to go.
He started out left, but then he saw a hole up the middle there and got 6 yards. And like you said earlier, this is a very important possession for both teams.
Yeah, a touchdown here, and you go up by 2 scores. And we would probably be at least midway through the 4th quarter of play. The pressure then squarely comes on the Arweva Rockets. Wallace again out of the shotgun. Hines splits out to the right. He'll take the snap. Wallace again just right up the middle. He's got some running room, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run from Colby Wallace. And Glidden Ralston extends the lead with 7:06 left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, just a run right up the gut there.
Yeah, nothing fancy. His 30th carry of the ballgame. And he is now up to 150 yards here in the game, and that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. They'll go for 2. Wallace out of the shotgun. It's 18-7. They'll send Daniel in motion. They're going to run the option that side. Late pitch, and Daniel unable to get in for the 2-point conversion. So the lead will remain 18-7 in favor of Glidden Ralston. We'll step away back in 1 minute right here on 93.7 KCAL. Again, our score updates brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water System.
Earning college credit while in high school is a smart choice. Area high school students have several college class options available to them through the DMAC Carroll campus and Templeton Regional Center. Students, contact your high school counselor today to talk about how DMAC College Credit can be part of your high school plan at no cost to you. DMAC, life's calling.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver, or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa, Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
From the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. 18-7, Glidden Ralston now with the lead. Colin Sturm will kick it off. It is a high end-over-end kick. Wade Regaller will take it on the run at about the 12-yard line and runs right in to the tackler from Glidden Ralston. Making that tackle on the play was Dawson Majerus. And the tackle going to be made at the 20-yard line, and that is where the Rockets will have it first down and at 10. And Arweva, I'm saying, Troy, for the rest of this game, in 4-down territory, no matter where they're at. They're down 18-7.
Yeah, you got just under 7 minutes left, like you said. And they're going to have to pick up the pace and start executing better.
Have struggled to throw the football a little bit here tonight. Jonathan Rieselman, I've got him 9 of 17 for 99 yards, a touchdown and an interception here in the game. And you got to think right now that they've struggled even more to get the ground game established. They're going to have to look to throw a lot here on this drive. Rieselman out of the shotgun. They'll send Wyatt Regaller in motion from right to left. They're going to hand it off, and he tries to cut it up the middle, and he is hit and stopped. And Waylon Hine has had one heck of a football game from his defensive end position. That's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play for Wyatt Regaller.
Yeah, there's a big hole there for Regaller, and
Hine?
Yeah, Hine plugged that hole.
Yeah, they tried to cut it back inside, and Waylon did a nice job of forcing that play back inside and then also making the tackle. Ehlers will split out with Wyatt Regaller to the right. Pistol or shotgun formation, I should say, for Rieselman. They'll send Wyatt in motion. They fake the handoff. Colin Sturms comes with pressure. They'll run the screen over to Wyatt, breaks the first tackle, finds the sideline. It dives out past the 25-yard line, out to around the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 9 on the play. Actually, let's see where they mark it down. Looks like it's going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. Going to bring up third down. We'll call it about 4 yards to go.
Nice little screenplay by Arweva there to get some yards.
So Wyatt Regaller with his 5th catch here tonight, but they've really bottled him up. It's third down and 4. Rieselman out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff, wants to throw out here into the flat. It is complete, and right there is Lucas Christian. And Glidden Ralston has been the team that has played with more intensity all night long. They give up the catch, but it's only a gain of about 3, and it's going to bring up, actually, I was going to say gain of about 2. It's going to bring up fourth down and about 2 to go.
Yeah, they're probably going to have to go for it, but yeah, that was a nice play by Christian there. He was all over that.
So a big play coming up here in the game. This is probably the ball game, Troy. They don't get the first down here. Glidden Ralston's going to take over in Arweva territory with just under 5 minutes left here in the game.
Yeah, it's a very important play right here.
Rieselman out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw, steps up into the pocket, across the middle, and is tipped and intercepted. And Glidden Ralston going to have a great field position. Is coming up is Trainer Coase with the interception. And the ball going to be returned down inside the 15 to around the 14-yard line.
The quarterback was scrambling again, and he just threw it over the middle, and it was tipped, and Coase was able to corral it.
Yeah, you never want to throw high across the middle, and that is what they did that time. Second interception tonight given up by Rieselman and Arweva. And Glidden Ralston has it first down and 10 from about the 14-yard line. And again, 4:45 remaining here in the football game, and Dave Prescott has got to be extremely pleased with the way his team has played on both sides of the football here tonight.
Yeah, they sure have. They come out fired up.
And they're going to, if I'm them, I keep the ball on the ground here and keep that clock moving. They lead it here 18-7. Colby Wallace out of the shotgun, and they will. He's going to run it straight up the middle. He finds some running room, fights his way forward, going to get down inside the 5, down at around the 4. Let's give him the 3-yard line. And I think it's going to bring up first down and a goal to go.
They're just having trouble bringing him down, and he's shedding tackles.
By the 12-yard gain that time for Riesler, for Wallace. And it is going to be first and a goal at the 2. I imagine Colby Wallace, he's got 31 carries right now, 162 yards.
Yeah, you can see the Arweva players with hands on their hips, so they got to be gassed.
Wallace out of the shotgun. He is going to take it, and he is going to power his way in. Haven't seen the signal yet, and there it is. There's the touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown of the night. And the Glidden Ralston Wildcats have maybe sealed this one away. And Troy, he maybe have sealed our Motor Inn player of the game here tonight as well.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, truthfully.
4:08 remaining in this one.
No, the score's still.
Yeah. The ball spotted. I think they're going for 2 here.
Well, they haven't changed the score.
Yeah, they haven't. They're trying to figure out if they called it a touchdown. Glidden Ralston breaks the huddle with 2 on the play clock. They're going to have to, they're not going to get the play off. And there is going to be the flag. I think they're still trying to figure out. They've got first down over on the thing, on the sideline, so I'm assuming that means that was a touchdown. I think that was going to be for the 2-point conversion. That's what I'm guessing. The yard marker still says first down, so I'm assuming that would have been in for the touchdown.
Could have swore
They said the back judge, they thought, put his hands up, but I don't know if either one of the side judges did, but they spotted it at the 3, and I'm sure he gained, a couple of yards at least on that last play.
I could have swore I saw the official signal delay game, but I don't see no flag.
Yeah. Well, they had a flag for the delay here a moment ago. I'm thinking it's touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the side judge over on the other side.
You did see the side judge on the other side?
Okay. Touchdown, yeah.
I didn't see a flag out on the play. Now the officials are huddling. They're going to walk over. Okay. Yep, so that means we had a touchdown. So it is going to be 24-7 now as they're going to be going for a 2-point conversion here. .409. So they're going to reset the game clock at 4:09. Okay, so now we do have it figured out. One of the officials came over. It was a touchdown, as we thought. So they did have a delay on the 2-point conversion. So Wallace now out of the shotgun is going to send Daniel in motion. He's going to look to throw, and it is good. And that is going to extend it now to 26-7 in favor of Glidden Ralston. We'll step away, back right after this on 93.7 KKRL.
When you need a quick meal or one on the go, your Carroll Pizza Ranch has great deals for carry-out and delivery. Order online and get 8 pizzas of Country's Best Chicken with potato wedges for only $20. How about 2 large pizzas for $25? Or get 2 medium single-topping pizzas, cheesy ranch sticks, and a cactus bread for just $20. Check out these deals and more at PizzaRanch.com today and order hot and fresh. Pizza Ranch, located off Highway 30 in Carroll, open 7 days a week.
Whoa, that's good.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They are hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay is amazing at $19.55 per hour. You'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
26-7 with a 4:09 remaining. Wade Regaller to return the kick, catches it about the 11-yard line, comes up the middle. He's going to be hit and wrapped up at around the 22-yard line. And that is where the Arweva Rockets will have it first down and 10. And Troy, this one not officially over yet, but at 26-7 with the struggles Arweva's had against this Glidden defense, I would say the Wildcats in really good shape. What a turnaround for them from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah, I was just thinking that earlier too. You know, you get blown out 58-0, then you come to your rival's field and you pretty much dominate.
OABCIG up on ESAC 33-0 at the end of the third quarter in Ida Grove tonight. Wade Regaller in the slot on the right side. Wyatt lines up to the right of Rieselman out of the shotgun. Rieselman will take the snap, flips it over to Wade. Wade wanting to throw, throws it downfield. It is going to be over the head of his intended receiver, Devin Ehlers. He came really close to getting past the line of scrimmage on that one. The pass will fall incomplete, and it's going to bring up second down in at 10 to go.
Just overthrew Ehlers there, and it popped up in the air for a little bit, but the defense is unable to corral it.
Rockets now 11 of 21 in the passing game here tonight for 108 yards unofficially. I think the biggest statistic here tonight is I've got Arweva unofficially right now for just 16 yards rushing on the night. 3:57 remaining in this one. Rieselman out of the shotgun. They come with 4 this time. They're going to throw it out to Wade Regaller. He's hit by Lucas Christensen, who breaks that tackle, gets away from Trainer Coast, goes all the way over to the left side. He's got the sidelines. He's down the 20, 25, 15, 10, 5, and don't count the Arweva Rockets out. A touchdown for Wade Regaller.
Yeah, he just caught the ball on this right side, then ran all the way across the field and found an opening, and nobody was able to catch him.
Wade Regaller on a 55-yard TD catch, and that is going to stop the clock with 3:41 remaining. Just the second catch of the night for Wade. And the Rockets are back on the board here, where Regaller now 57 yards receiving on the night. Rieselman out of the shotgun. They're going to go for 2. The snap is there. Pressure comes up the middle. He's going to throw it. It is caught, but unable to get in for the... No, they're going to say he did get in for the 2-point conversion. And Arweva back into the ball game, down now by a score of 26-15. We'll step away, take a break. We are back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KKRF.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer's Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer's Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer's Slumberland, Highway 30, Weston Carroll.
26-15 right now in favor of the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats as Arweva gets some points on the board here late in the fourth quarter. And our updates again brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water Systems. I'm assuming we may see Arweva onside kick this one. Wildcats do have their hands team, I think, out on the field. There is the onside kick. Alex Daniel goes up and gets it. Breaks free, but Wyatt Regaller able to track him down from behind. And he'll make the tackle but not before he gets down and around the 25-yard line. And that is where Glidden Ralston will take over first down and 10. And I tell you what, they come up with that one. They maybe sealed it with that one there.
Yeah, that was very nice. Smart play by Daniel there to just catch the ball and just take off and ran through the defenders.
I'd have been up on Colo 44-8. That one late in the football game. Thanks to Trevor Miller for the updates there. First down at 10 at the 24-yard line is where they're going to say that one is spotted. Wallace will come out. If I'm Glidden, I just keep it on the ground here, try and chew up clock. Wallace is going to take it. He's going to run forward. He'll get down inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play for him. That is going to bring up second down and 5.
Exactly what they're going to do is just run the ball. You know, the clock is your friend right now.
New Way Auto Group scoreboard show again coming up tonight on KCIM and Kick. You'll hear from both of these coaches. That'll go from 10 to midnight. You'll hear from all 9 of our area football coaches tonight. We've got Mason Nealon, Todd Danner, and Jim Molitor back at the studios tonight. Week 2 of the high school football season, non-district matchup here. Wallace again out of the shotgun to let that play clock run down to about 3. Hands it off to Lucas Christian. He's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for him. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Arweeva Rockets. 2:48 left in this one. Third down and 5. Facing Glidden Ralston when we come back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 KKRL.
Hi, this is Jim White, Chairman of the Westside State Bank. Westside State Bank is locally owned and operated. We've been a part of this community for over 115 years. We take pride in our communities by volunteering, coaching, and fundraising. When you choose to bank with us, you choose to keep your money in our community. Bank with people you know and trust. Experience the difference of a bank that truly cares about your financial journey. Westside State Bank. Big enough to serve your needs, small enough to care. WestsideState.bank. We are proud to be an equal housing lender and a member of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Welcome you back here on 93.7 KKRL. Jeff Blankman along with Troy Haas tonight. Don't forget our Pizza Ranch Coaches Show coming up tomorrow morning as well. We'll talk Kemper and Carroll volleyball, cross country, and football as well, and swimming. And Colby Wallace scores his 5th touchdown of the night, a 19-yard touchdown run. And the Glidden Ralston Wildcats add to their lead here late in the game. 2:41 left in this one. Troy, we had a 6-0 game at halftime. It was a 7-6 game going into the fourth quarter. It's erupted here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, there's just plays where they're just scoring quickly now. I got to mention that 27, Daniel, he just had another beautiful block. He's been blocking very well for Wallace.
Wallace now 34 carries, 188 yards. I've got him for all of the touchdowns here tonight. Wallace out of the shotgun, takes the snap, wants to throw, going to roll out. He throws it into the end zone to Waylon Hine. The 2-point conversion is good, and that is going to extend the lead here to 34-15. 2:41 left. We're back right after this on 93.7 at KKRL.
Landis & Ralston offers the highest price for quality soybeans. Everyone at Landis & Ralston understands the concept of teamwork, hard work, and dedication. With that being said, the entire team at Landis & Ralston is a very proud sponsor of tonight's game. Best of luck to all players. Go Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Landis & Ralston, call 712-667-3200. That's 667-3200 today for grain bids and market information.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
34-15, Glidden Ralston with a lead. Again, our score updates tonight brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water Systems as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Our Motor Inn player of the game coming up here in the postgame, and our Mackey Motors tailgate coming up for you here at the conclusion of this one. Wade Regala, really physical, hard run. You can tell that senior doesn't want to lose here tonight. He returns it out to the 30-yard line. That is where Arwea's going to have it. It can just kind of threw a couple of tacklers off of him. Rieselman out of the shotgun. Glidden Ralston coming with 3. The pass is incomplete, and that time Lucas Christian had a chance, Troy, to intercept that one, but broke on the ball, but he was looking to make the hit and ended up running right past the intended he was looking to make the hit and ended up having the ball hit him as he ran past the intended receiver.
Yeah, the pass ended up behind the receiver. The receiver didn't even see it, and like you said, he was coming up to hit the receiver, but the ball bounced off of him.
Clock stops here with 2:21 remaining in the ballgame. Rieselman with it, second down and 10 for Arweave. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now gives it off to the second man through, and carrying that time, Jake Moosefelt. Moosefelt, no gain on the play. His first carry here tonight. Had 1 carry for 2 yards last week against Exira Kimballton. That's going to bring up third down now and at 10 to go. And Arweave now, Troy, looks like maybe they're in no hurry. They're not getting up to the line of scrimmage quick here, down 34-15, and we're under 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, it looks like they might be conceding this game with that last play. It's just a run up the middle, and you got stuff, and like you said, they're not getting up to the line quickly.
Rieselman comes out on the shotgun. He's got Moosefelt split out here to the right. They're going to back him up just a little bit. Pressure comes right up the middle, and Rieselman, no time to react on that one. Great play, trying to catch the number of the young man that came in on that for Glidden Ralston. That looks like maybe Dawson Majerus, number 28, and it was. And the tackle made back at around the 23-yard line, a loss of 7 on the play.
He just shot right through the middle. Nobody touched him. None of the blockers saw him.
And we've got a timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Minute 14 remaining in this one. Troy, as we begin kind of our Mackey Motors tailgate here with just a minute 14 left, I mentioned this early here in the fourth quarter. Glidden Ralston last week, you heard Coach Prescott say, we were there. That game, not as bad as that final score indicated. Things kind of slipped away a little bit late. They've made a really nice jump from week 1 to week 2. If you're Arweava, you go on the road last week, you dominate Exira Kimballton. I know you're missing a couple of starters tonight, but you were down 1 last week in starters, but not the direction you wanted things to go if you're an Arweava fan here tonight.
Definitely not. I'm not sure about how good Exira is, but I know Woodbine's pretty good. So it showed in the scores last week.
Wyatt Regaller will punt it away. It's going to be a short punt. It is going to take an Arweava hop. Glidden Ralston going to let it roll. It's going to be downed at around the 29-yard line, and that is where Glidden Ralston will have it, and they can pretty much kneel on it here and run the clock out and pick up the win here tonight on the road at Arweava. But we do have a flag that is laying back here at around the 21-yard line. Let's see who this one goes on. If it goes on Glidden Ralston, and they're bringing Glidden Ralston back, it's going to be a personal foul roughing the kicker on Glidden Ralston. And I think that's going to be maybe enough for the first down here for Arweava. Unlucky break that time. If you're Glidden Ralston on that one, that is just their 4th penalty tonight. It's not going to cost them the game, but Troy, it also cost them the opportunity here as they're still trying to figure out exactly where they're going to decline the penalty. So Arweava declines the penalty, and I think Glidden Ralston is going to take it over now at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, it's just a penalty that you don't want to happen, but
right.
Arweava ended up declining it.
Yeah, wasn't going to give them the first down, so no reason to take it. They still would have probably had to punt the football away. Audubon winning 44-8 tonight over Colonesco. So thanks to Darren Miller and Trevor Miller for updates on that one. Colby Wallace going to go under center, and this is most teams' favorite. They're in the victory formation. He'll take the knee, and the clock will run. They're going to have to snap it at least one more time here in the game.
Glidden is going to stop the 3-game win streak by Arweva.
Yep, and they're going to go to 9-7 since 2008 in this rivalry against Arweva. I go back to the years with, Wade Hoyle and the Hawley boys and stuff here for Arweva. Those were some great matchups. And Wallace again will take the knee. And that is going to do it. They will not have to snap it again. And Adam Ewald, if he's listening, down in the Des Moines area tonight, Wildcat grad, married an Arweva girl. He's celebrating. Paige probably disappointed that her alma mater falls here tonight. Our final score here again, it was 34-15 in favor of Glidden Ralston. We'll snap away, take a break. We've got the Mackey Motors tailgate coming up next here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Feel the excitement with Arcadia Limestone, your proud partner in cheering on the Arweva Rockets. Since 1971, their family-owned business has thrived on the teamwork and dedication, just like the Rockets. When you need top-notch sand, rock, limestone, or gravel for your next big project, choose Arcadia Limestone for unbeatable service, expert advice, and premium quality. Join the winning team. Visit ArcadiaLimestone.com or find them on Facebook today. Arcadia Limestone, building dreams and championing the Rockets, one project at a time. Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection and prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-659-3185 or stop in at their office in downtown Glidden. Go Wildcats!
I'm Colin. I'm a 5th grader, and when I'm not in class, I'm cheering for the Arweva Rockets.
And I'm Brent. I'm in 3rd grade. We might be small, but we've got big dreams for our Rocket.
That's right. Whether we're out on the field or in the stands, we're all about team spirit.
Just like Verlin's Plumbing and Heating, we love supporting our school, and we are committed to our community. For more than 50 years, Verlin's has offered expertise that keeps you comfortable year-round. We are all cheering you on.
Go Rockets!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
They're coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth as our Mackey Motors tailgate rolling on here. Mackey Motors, a Lake City recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online at MackeyMotors.com. Troy, final thoughts on this one. Impressive performance tonight for Glidden Ralston.
Yeah, definitely. Coach has got to be happy. I know he said in the interview that he's just looking for improvement every week, and, well, he got it this week.
Yeah, we're going to announce as I got to head down onto the field and interview both of our coaches here tonight. Our motor end player of the game, fairly easy choice here tonight. Colby Wallace unofficially 36 carries, 186 yards, lost 2 yards on the final 2 plays by kneeling, and then threw it. And he also had 5 rushing touchdowns, and then was 6 of 11 passing for 44 yards. They weren't able to really stop him all night long.
No, they weren't. You got to give credit to the offensive line. You know, they were opening holes too, but he was able to run through some defenders and shed tackles.
So our final score here tonight, again, Glidden Ralston over the Weaver Rockets, 34-15. For Troy, the Statman Haas, thanks for coming over and helping out tonight. You bet. This is John Blankman saying thank you for listening to football coverage here tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Don't forget to flip over to Kick 106.7 on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCM for the New Way Auto Group Scoreboard Show with Mason Nealand, Todd Danner, and Jim Molitor from 10 to midnight.